At Whakatane Station, plans are afoot to raid the house of a local man suspected of dealing in marijuana and LSD.
Well, the information is that he sold tabs to somebody who's spoken to one of the guys downstairs. I've never heard of him before. I don't think anybody else had. He's got previous in Australia for hemp, Kaikoai possession of seeds and cultivating cannabis, and Auckland cannabis, last conviction in '92. Might just use 4 in one car and 2 in the second car, and we'll just have the first approach with the first 4. Just get into it, very low-key, knock on the door business. Once we're in, we'll just, 6 of us to search.
While Detective Neville Gray is the officer in charge of the operation, it's Detective Julie Vernon who actually has to knock on the doors.
Come in. Can I just carry on with this?
Getting the kids off to school.
Okay, I'll shoot off. Back 2 minutes.
No.
No.
You're going to have to stay here, Frank.
There's no one else home?
No, just myself.
So you live here with your 3 children?
I do indeed.
Okay. How long have you been living here?
5 years.
5 years. Okay, that's cannabis up there, okay?
Yes.
Okay, you understand you're not obliged to say anything, but anything you do so may be given in evidence. You have the right to consult an instructor lawyer that today and in private. So you understand those rights?
Yes.
Okay. Been through it all before, have you?
Oh, I have been busted for cannabis before, yes.
How long ago was that?
4 or 5 years, 6 years, 6 years.
Some cannabis heads in here. Dried cannabis head, premium part of the cannabis plant. Decent sized bag full.
The large bag of cannabis heads is only part of a well-organised stash.
He's obviously separated his cannabis into the various grades. There's what's known as cabbage, lesser quality cannabis, which is used for making oil. And here's got some seeded head. Same in here. 2.5 pounds.
In other parts of the house, smaller discoveries of cannabis continue to add to the evidence. Yet Warren remains quite relaxed about the whole business.
That's your cannabis?
I don't remember putting it there, but yes. I'll take the blame for everything in this house. It's either mine or the kids.
When was the last conviction you had?
At least for me, but I don't know if anyone else.
Long time. 6, 8 years, yeah. Gosh, I thought you'd have all that information at your fingertips before you arrived.
I have. I was just checking with you.
Especially lucky you called me actually another 2 minutes and I would have been out of here. If I'd been on time today, I wouldn't have been at home.
Warren must go down as one of the cheeriest chaps in the drug-growing world, but not the most truthful.
Here it is.
Oh, just there. It's died.
I told you it was a store.
Yeah, that's it. Is your stuff inside of that, is it? Have you
That's what I've been
plucked it
smoking.
off? All that came off that plant outside?
Yeah, it was much bigger when I was doing well.
Is this plant still there?
Oh, it's still
Yeah, it's just a stalk.
sort of just been hacked off and cut back. It's just a dead stalk now. Out the back.
I can tell you how much I think should have been on it.
Yeah.
Off that?
That was a pretty bit bigger.
It would have to be.
It was a good plant to start with, yeah. That was a beaut.
You look a bit concerned.
Oh, I am, yeah. If you're going to go through every single thing like this, you're going to be here all day, aren't you? Oh, well, I'll have another cup of coffee with you.
Yeah, he was right, eh? Don't have to worry about the combination now. Well, now that we've found with this guy a large amount of cannabis, like 2.5 pound roughly, he reckons it's off one plant. When you saw that plant, it's tiny. He isn't all off that one. At the moment, we're looking probably more in the line of Class A, which is why we're so thorough in going through all the books and the bits and pieces. It's so easy to hide the Class A drugs, you know, and just really difficult to find. So it's a matter of taking our time now and working our way through the whole place.
That gun that's in your little hideaway in the, in the cupboard?
Yeah. Arms officer came and looked at it last week.
Did he?
Yep.
It's not locked. Should be kept locked, shouldn't it?
Oh, it was, yeah. There's another gun behind the bedroom door, a slug gun that should also...
I've seen that.
Yeah, well, it should also be in it. I just didn't put them
It
back
looks like a
last night.
semi-automatic, doesn't it?
What, the slug gun?
Actually, we should be seizing that if it's
the drugs.
Oh, you just gave me a licence.
Yeah, but if you have cannabis at your house and you also have a gun there, it's a very bad matchup, okay? And that sort of thing can lead to revocation of your licence.
I just paid $75 for the licence. I got given a lifetime licence, and they wrote me a letter and told me that it wasn't a lifetime licence. I have to pay another $75.
Much shorter than you think.
Loaded.
Loaded.
Yep.
Hmm?
Okay.
Police failed to find any Class A drugs at Warren's house.
So you guys can you take this one?
They had to content themselves with charging him with the lesser offence of cannabis possession.
Okay, and you understand you're being charged with possession of seeds, possession of utensils, and possession of cannabis.
Yes.
Okay. Actually, can you take your hat off? That's it. When does it suit you to go to court? Any time?
I suppose.
Next week?
Yeah.
Okay. There's no particular day that you're not going to be here next week?
No.
The air of a friendly chat continued to pervade the atmosphere to the very end.
Okay, if we make it for next Tuesday, the 5th of May?
We'll be fine. Can we make it in the morning?
Warren was found guilty on all three
Do you know where the
charges
court is?
and fined $600 plus costs.
Yep, just across the road.
Police are still holding Warren's gun and have applied to revoke his firearms licence.